first half. We had a number of chances where we could have taken an early lead, but it wasn't possible when we found ourselves 2 goals behind. It's difficult against such a good team, but we had to dig in and stay strong as a group, and we found ourselves back in the game and then leading the game.
When you're 2-0 down, if I'd offered you a draw, you probably would have snapped my hand off, but I wonder if there's part of you now that is a little bit disappointed that you only got a draw at the end of it.
Yeah, of course. When you're leading the game, in the last 5 or 10 minutes of a match, you feel like you should win. And I feel like there's lots of positives today to take from today, but also there's still things we can improve on.
What does it say about the character in this side? You're 2-0 down at home to Germany. You heard what was going on in the crowd. They were very nervous. And I thought you guys looked a little bit nervous at times when you were 2-0 down, understandably, perhaps with everything that's gone on. But to come back from that and take the lead, what does that say?
Nerves is always going to be there when you're behind. We're not we're high quality players, and we've been in many times in this position before. And I think that showed towards the end of the game that we're a strong group, and when we're behind, we're not just going to fold, and we can stand up, and we're still in the game.
What do you say about 2 guys that you know very well? Nick Pope will be really disappointed with that mistake that he made, having had the chance, and Harry Maguire as well, who looked good when he came into these last couple of games, despite not playing for his club a little bit, but he had a couple of mistakes for 2 of the goals. Have you had to rally around them a little bit?
No, I think when you're playing and you make a mistake, I feel like you're experienced enough to know that you made a mistake and you don't need to be told. Harry hasn't been playing too much this season. He's still finding his rhythm, and we know the quality he has and Pope he has. So there's no doubts. It's just a little step up, and I'm sure they'll bounce back and they'll be strong moving forward.
And last one, that's the last game before the World Cup. It is 6 without a win. Those are the facts, and yet the atmosphere in there, the confidence, the way you guys came back, does it feel as though it puts a spring in your step going to Qatar rather than a bit of a downer?
Yeah, I think it's always better to come from down to up than up to down. I feel like we know, we've been in finals and semi-finals before in major competitions, and it's the same group of lads, it's the same manager, and nothing changes. And I think this is just a little bump in the road, and I'm sure going into the World Cup, when we arrive, we're going to be ready to play.
Well done.
Thank you.
Reece, just quickly, 6 weeks to go. Is it going to be an anxious and interesting, nervous time in those 6 weeks?
No, I don't think it's going to be nerve-wracking at all. Everyone has club football to play now, and everyone has to stay fit and keep in form and in shape. And it's an exciting time ahead.
And it's different to a normal tournament. It's not going to be a break in the summer and then you go back into it. You're going to go straight in from the middle of the season. Do you think that's good? Is that to England's advantage?
I don't know, it's the first time it's been done. It's going to be obviously a lot different, with the hot climate and stuff. As I said before, it's exciting and it's the first time we've done it, so we're all looking forward to it.
And a quick word on Mason. He came on tonight and scored a cracking goal, didn't he? That must be wonderful for his confidence.
Yeah, of course. I don't really have to talk too much about Mason. The last 3 years, everyone can see how good he is and what he provides. Whenever he gets a chance, he likes to bring the best he can and provide for the team.
Fantastic. Thanks, Reece.
Thank you.